Myopia and hypermetropia are the refractive errors of the eye. But before having a look on these, let's see how a healthy eye looks like. A healthy eye is called as emmetropic eye, the eye having no refractive error, and a person is able to see near object as well as far object clearly. In an emmetropic or healthy eye, the light rays coming from a distant object are perfectly focused on retina. It means light is fully focused on retina and person can clearly see near as well as far object. But what if some abnormal changes occur in an eyeball? These changes can lead to refractive errors, for example, myopia and hyperopia. Myopia. Let's see myopia first. In myopia, person is able to see the near object clearly, but the far object appears blurred to that person. What happens in myopia basically? The axial length of the human eyeball increases, and due to this elongation, light rays focused in front of the retina instead of being perfectly focused on retina. This can lead to myopia, blurriness in seeing the far object. What are the causes of myopia? Causes of myopia. First one is axial elongation, in which the axial length of the eyeball increases, which leads to myopia. The other is genetics. Genetics actually play a very big role in this too. If one or both parents have myopia, the chances are higher that you might develop it as well. And the other one is a lifestyle. Spending too much time doing things like reading or using screen and spending not enough time outdoor also increase the risk to myopia. Other structure variation includes the change in the curvature of the cornea, also the increase in the refractive index of the cornea or the lens can also lead to myopia. Let's see how we can correct the myopia. For the correction of myopia, we use concave lens. Concave lens are known as the minus lens. These lenses are the diverging lens. It means the concave lens will diverge the rays of the light and it will make the light to be perfectly focused on retina. Here you can see this lens is a concave lens. It is thinner in the middle and thicker from the edges, and it has diverged light, and now light is perfectly focused on the retina. That's how we correct the myopia. Myopic patient use the glasses with the concave lenses. Let's have a look on hyperopia. So basically in the case of hyperopia, person is able to see the far objects clearly, but the near object appears blurred to that person. So basically what happens in the case of hyperopia, the axial length of the eyeball decreases, and due to decrease in the axial length, the light rays coming from a distant object are now focused behind the retina instead of being focused in front of retina. And this is an hypermetropic eye. What are the different causes of hyperopia? Let's see. First cause is shorter eyeball. It means the axial length of the eyeball when decreases, it can lead to hyperopia. Flat cornea. Flatter cornea is also a reason behind hyperopia. And genetics. Genetics plays a big role in this as it was in myopia. If both of the parents have hyperopia, the chances increases in the case of child might get hyperopia. Other structural positional factors includes if the refractive index of the cornea decreases, it can lead to hyperopia. If we compare it with myopia, in the case of myopia, the refractive index mostly increases, but in the case of hyperopia, the refractive index of the cornea and the lens decreases, which can lead to hyperopia. Let's see how we can correct the hyperopia. For the correction of hyperopia, we use convex lens. Convex lens have positive sign plus sign, and it is a converging lens. It means it will converge the rays of light at a point. The convex lens is thicker in the middle and thinner from the edges, and with the help of converging lens, convex lens, light rays are perfectly focused on retina, and the patients with the hyperopia use glasses with the convex lens. Yeah, and that's all for this video. Here's a comparison. If you want to take any kind of screenshot, you can. And yeah, that's all for this video.